Chapter 18, the wedding. Okay, so hopefully I can finish this chapter in this day and then give you all some sneak peeks for Daughter of Discord. So, let's continue. When the princesses heard of Discord's sudden reformation, it was no surprise that they were sceptical about the situation. It was Luna who eased their worry when she said, "You gave me a second chance, sister. Why should you not do the same for him?" Needless to say, it took an earthquake for Discord to gain their trust. After he saved Cancelot from a national disaster, Princess Celestia saw that he had truly reformed. Of course, it was difficult for Discord to go on from plotting against Equestria to doing good deeds, but for the sake of pleasing his beloved, he controlled himself. Most of the time, he still played a few pranks on ponies every now and then, but hey, he was a lot of chaos after all. Life in Equestria could not have been better, especially for Fluttershy and Discord. Now that Zinnia was lost between them, their dates were less stressful. When he was not spending his time with her, the Draconicus was helping ponies with their problems. For instance, he settled a disagreement between Spitfire and Rainbow Dash. It turned out the Prior was giving the latter a hard time because she was jealous of her and Soren. He also used his magic to protect Equestria from disasters, making Fluttershy the proudest pony in the world. It was a year following their confession when he proposed again. He had surprised her while on a picnic, making a ring box appear and popping the question, as he had done a year ago. Only this time, she was more than willing to say yes. He came for the very same ring, but the inscription had changed. "To my one and only Fluttershy," she read, "the love of my life, the apple of my eye, my other half. Without you, my life is empty. I still think that one day I'm going to wake up and meeting you was all a dream. But if it is, I'll take it. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me, and I hope you can say the same about me." She didn't realise she had been turning the ring over and over, the message continuing. She looked up at the Draconicus. "I'm not going to ask how you managed to fit all that in," he chuckled. "Believe me, that's a short version. You should see the ring I gave that small pony over there." He didn't really like it, he screamed a lot. It took a month to plan the wedding. It was even bigger than when Kate and Shining Armour had gotten married. Hundreds of ponies came from Ponyville, and nearly every pony in Cancelot attended. Even though few were fond of the groom, interspecies marriages were very rare. Of course, many were sceptical of the match, but if Pegasi unicorns and Earth ponies could get along, why could a Pegasus not marry Draconicus? On the big day, the bridesmaids hastened to get Fluttershy ready. Rarity obviously had made the dresses for all of them, including the Flower Girls, Applebloom, Sweetbelt, and Skooloo. Twilight was performing the ceremony. "Oh, you look absolutely gorgeous, darling," Rose exclaimed when she had made the final adjustments to Fluttershy's gown. She directed her toward the mirror, and Fluttershy thought she was looking at another pony. Her dress was simple, but elegant, with a matting design for trimming. Her veil hung from a wreath of pink roses, which sat perfectly atop her curled hair. "Rarity," she marvelled, "it's beautiful." "You're beautiful, Fluttershy," Rosie hailed. "I only made you better." "What the what is that? Ow! My hand! Ow! Ow! I hurt my hand really, guys. Ow! 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 My hand! Ow! Ow! Oh, my friggin' hand hurts! I'm standing on the wall! I didn't mean to believe that hand! Ow! 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 Okay. Alright, I'm better. Rumbush laughed. "I never thought you'd be the first of us to get married, Fluttershy." The unicorn sighed. "Yes, I thought it would be me, as I did catch Cadence's bouquet. But, oh, you really do look the part, sweetie." "You all want some pie? Maybe you'll be next, Rainbow," Applejack chuckled, teasily poking the blue Pegasus in the side. "Sorry, I might pop the question any day now." "Ooh!" Piggy chimed. "Then we can have another wedding. How does next week sound?" "Knock it off, you guys," Rupert shouted, blushing. "We've only been dating for a year." Fluttershy Is this Applejack or what? I don't know. I guess not, because it would say yeah, or something like that. Fluttershy Discord dated for a year. Yeah, but... And you love him, right? Well, yeah, well, I admit it. You love him, you love him, you love him, you love him, you... Alright, I love him. Wait, was it Pinkie Pie? I can't tell anymore. Pinkie jumped into the air. Yay, another wedding. Now hold it right there. He hasn't even asked me yet. Everybody burst out laughing except for Scarlet, who shifted her dress. Aren't we a little old to be flower girls? After all, we have our cutie marks. Maybe, Fluttershy replied, but I couldn't think of 3 fillies better suited for the job. Applejack laid a hoof on her shoulder. You all want some pie? We're really happy for your sugar cube. Even if it is Discord? Well, Rarity stammered, we may not approve of your choice 100%, but... Dwight finished for her. We're happy that you're happy. There was a frantic knock on the door. Hey, Applejack! Spike. Hey, Applejack! You in there? Emergency! Applejack approached the door. You all want some pie? 1 second, Spike. Are you mad? Rarity yelled. We're getting dressed! The cowgirl rolled her eyes. Do I have to go over this again with you? Oh, do I have to go over this with you again? We don't wear clothes. As she opened the door, she blushed when she saw the dragon in his tuxedo and top hat. He was still oblivious to her feelings, which had rapidly increased now that he was in formal attire. Thank goodness! I'm having a problem with... He froze when he caught sight of the mare in front of him. He hardly recognised her without her hat. She was dressed in an autumn-coloured gown, her hair released from her ponytail, and hanging loosely around her shoulders with a gentle curl toward him, a wreath of roses sitting lightly on top. She looked, well, like a girl, and she was not that bad. He could have sworn she was sparkling. Applejack raised an eyebrow when she noticed him staring. Y'all want some pie? Is everything alright, Spike? Spike shook his head. Yeah, what was I saying? You have a problem? Alright, it's Discord. He's getting... He peered over at Fluttershy and said the rest in a whisper. Cold feet. The cowgirl gasped and called to her friends. I gotta go check on the groom. I'll meet you all at the altar. Discord needed a best man, or mare, but unfortunately he was still a rookie when it came to making friends, so Applejack had volunteered for the role. After all, she had been the first to support the match. When she and Spike entered the groom's dressing room, it was empty. They all searched in all directions for the Draconis. Discord, get your rump out here, Applejack commanded. You're getting married in 30 minutes. She then had a thought and looked up. Sure enough, Discord was hanging by his clothes from the ceiling. The cowgirl stomped a hoof. Get down here! Make me, Discord taunted. I can stay up here all day. He summoned a pillar and stretched out against the ceiling. But you gotta get married. No, I can't go out there. Oh, no, you don't. You're not abandoning Fluttershy the altar. I'm sorry, Applejack, but this is the honest truth. I can't do it. You can't get cold feet. You're the one who wanted this to happen. I'm not the one with cold feet. He snapped his fingers and Applejack yelped as she felt a sudden chill at the hooves. She glanced down to see that they had been encased in ice. Quit fooling around and get down. Fluttershy's going to be heartbroken. What makes you think she will be? She spun around as the crocodile teleported beside her. She tried to tackle him, but her hooves were stiff in the ice. Discord sighed and went over to stare at his reflection in the mirror. What makes you think she'll care if I leave her? She'll probably be relieved. How can you say that? Spike inquired. Well, just look at me. I don't know how I could possibly have thought I could be worthy of her. She's the most beautiful pony that has ever lived. And I'm just a lonely Draconis. Even if I'm not evil anymore, that's never going to change. But you're... Applejack attempted to walk over to him, but she could not shake off the blocks of ice. Spike used his breath to melt them and free her. You all want some pie? Thanks, she beamed, before approaching Discord. Now listen here, partner. You may be different, but I've never seen Fluttershy so happy in my life. You may not be the same species, but love comes in all forms. Yeah, Spike nodded. Like with me and... it's just Garrus. Okay. He cheered off unexpectedly, his cheeks turning pink as he avoided their gaze. Like if you're in Rarity, Discord huffed. Please, let this ever going to happen to you. Yo! He cried out as Applejack stepped on his tail. He caressed it as he glared at her. What was that for? Never mind that, the Summer Pony shouted. My point is that I know what love looks like, and I've never seen two ponies or any other creatures more in love than you and Fluttershy. Unless I was mistaken, you don't love her. What are you talking about? Discord snapped. Of course I love her. You think I would have asked her to marry me if I didn't love her? You think I would have given up my plans for hostile takeover if I didn't love her? Well, let me tell you something, AJ. I love that pony more than anything in you. Yeah. I love that pony more than anything. You hear? More than anything. Applejack smirked. What are you waiting for then? Sorry. You all want some pie? Applejack smirked. What are you waiting for then? Draconicus blinked and then glanced at the mirror. He snapped his fingers, making a tuxedo appear on his body. Oh, God. I can't see it. Oh, my nose. No. Ow. Okay. Funniest line in the fanfiction? Look out, baby. Your new hubby's coming. He slicked back his mane. Oh, yes, you handsome devil. You could do this. I can't do this. He winced his Applejack and nudged him in the side. You all want some pie? You better not bail. I know, I've got to keep doing it until I get it right. Every pony was in their positions at the altar. Rainbow Dash, Rarity and Pinkie Pie were lined up beside the bride's vacant space. Applejack stood alongside Discord. Spike faded with the reins. Twilight stood in the middle beneath the arcs of roses. The guests had all arrived, and the room was packed. Since Discord and Fluttershy had no relations, the Canterlot folk sat on the groom's side, while the ponies from Ponyville and Cloudesdale sat on the bride's, along with many of Fluttershy's animal friends. Discord recognized a few faces, including Zakura, Big Macintosh, and Tyralee, who married months ago. Granny Smith, Rainbow Dash's boyfriend Sorin, Fancy Pants, and the Kates with their twin toddlers. Twilight's parents, Rarity's parents, Pinkie's family, Rainbow's father, and many of Applejack's cousins. Celestia and Luna were seated in the back row, since they were the tallest. Cadenz's shining armour sat up front, holding their pink newborn filly, floated by Lily. They had named it in honour of Fluttershy, of course.